Hi guys, welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday, December 27th, 2016. This is Jennifer. So I have a couple of things to share with you guys that were last minute Christmas gifts that I did just last week. I made a Christmas ornament for my sister and her husband. I've been doing this every year since they've been together, so they could probably do a Christmas tree full of these by now. Every year, just like whatever I'm into, that's the kind of ornament that I make them. So this year I made them a little machine embroidered ornament. It had a snowflake on one side and it had their name and the year on the other side. This was just like a little pillowcase turned stitched ornament. I think if I did that again, I would do it flat and do like a raw edge and just cut the edges off with like painting shears or something. The other thing that I did was I like to give my kids pajamas. We've done it every year pretty much forever. They always get a set of pajamas each, and as they got older, their cute kids pajamas turned into like an oversized t-shirt with pajama pants. So usually I try to coordinate. Well, this year I couldn't quite find what I wanted, so what I ended up doing was buying t-shirts I really liked, and then I took advantage of the pre-Christmas sale over at JCPenney's and I bought 2 pairs of flannel PJ pants. Then I digitized a symbol from each of the t-shirts. They were both one was Pokemon, one was Dragon Ball Z, so they both had like the whole anime thing going on with the different symbols and everything. So I did Pokemon for my daughter and I did a Dragon Ball Z for my son. These were just black and white symbols I found online, and I converted them in my Sewart software. I stitched these out first to make sure they would work. Then I did them on the pajama pants, and I ended up hooping the upper part of the thigh, and then I had to put like clothespins all around it in order for it to keep the rest of the pants away from the stitching. I did have a really fabulous Christmas with my family at home. My son's been sick, so all of us stayed home and we stayed in our PJs most of the day. I did do some Instagramming and some Facebooking just on my phone, nothing like really time intensive. But if you guys haven't seen already, we had an unexpected addition to our family. Probably a month ago, my sister found a kitten that had been abandoned in her backyard. It was actually like the runt, and he had been injured, and he was super tiny, and they adopted him and got him some medical attention, and his name is Malcolm, Mal for short, because his name is from Firefly. So he had just gotten weaned, and the rest of the litter showed up in my sister's backyard. So 2 more kittens. They were about 6 weeks old. My sister already had a full house and had a new kitten that had an injury that he's recovering from, and he's the smallest, etc. And so we were like, well, we'll keep them for a couple of days until we can figure out what to do with them, and we immediately fell in love with them. Their names are Dipper and Mabel. They're adorable. I talked about it on Christmas Eve. We hadn't actually decided to keep them on Christmas Eve. We were still talking about it. We were still like not sure because we do have a full house of cats. Anyway, so Christmas morning we woke up and my husband said, "Merry Christmas, I think we got kittens." So we just have decided to keep them. They're getting along super well with the other cats, so now I just have this crazy house full of cats, and that's okay. I'm going to send you guys back in time because Courtney gifted her mom the quilt, the memory quilt that I made. This was my super secret project I was working on, the memory quilt that I just showed you guys a block or 2 of. The quilt was finished some time ago and I mailed it to Courtney, and she gave it to her mom on Christmas, and her reaction was amazing. She was overwhelmed. I will actually put a link in the description so you can go watch the video that Courtney posted because it's amazing. Anyway, it's gifted, and I'm going to go back in time and talk about it now. Hey guys, it is Saturday, November 12th, and I have been waiting all week for a day clear enough to show you this quilt. I have no idea when you're seeing this. It's probably end of December, possibly even January when you're watching this, because this is the memory quilt. This is the secret quilt that I was working on that I told you when I finished it I couldn't show you because it was a Christmas gift. This is it. It is done. After this I'm going to wash it and send it on to its new home so that my friend can gift it to her mother. This quilt was made out of all of her mom's parents' clothing. And just a quick recap, they lost their home in the flooding in Louisiana in the fall of 2016. She also lost her own home, but this was something special for her mom as a keepsake from her parents because she lost so many of her mementos. I used almost everything she sent me Plus I used fabric on the back and the binding that my friend Linda gave me, and Amber paid for the batting. So this was a little bit of a group effort. I did the work, but they helped me with the supplies, so I didn't spend any money on it other than the postage to send it back to her. This is a modified version of a pattern that I found, I think at Missouri Star. I'll put the link in the description. It's a free pattern. Their pattern was an 8-inch block and it had 4 rails. I adjusted it so it has 3 rails and it's a 12-inch block. So it's quite different, but still inspired by their pattern. So it's not something I'll be releasing or anything like that, because you can go to theirs to see how it's made. The idea behind the label was I took 2 embroidered panels from one of the button-down shirts and then a sleeve from a shirt, and made the sleeve as the centerpiece that I embroidered on with my embroidery machine that has the label. And then the 2 sides, they are the embroidered bits from the shirt. I probably won't show you the center part because it has the name of the recipient on it, and I'm not sure if she wants her name all over the internet. So that is going to be it for me, you guys. I may or may not be posting next week because we're taking a little trip this weekend. Our kids wanted to see some snow for Christmas. As you know, we live in Austin and my air conditioner is on right now. So my kids have grown up in Texas and they have rarely seen more than a few little drifty flakes coming down. So we're going to go see some snow. And then I'm not coming home till late on Tuesday. So if I get a chance, I will post something on Tuesday. Don't forget, tomorrow, Design Invitational on Fandom and Stitches for Fantastic Beasts. Starting next week, Labyrinth. And yes, that post will be ready to go. Even though I'm going to be out of town, it will still post. And we do have a Facebook group for that, so you can look in on Fandom and Stitches yesterday's post and today's post. I will include that. We're doing a Design Invitational tribute for George Michael because George Michael was my first concert and I don't want to go there right now because it's all tied up right in here. Then on the second Monday of January, we will be starting paper piecing vintage. And you guys, seriously, if you want to join Talk to Me Tuesday, ttmt.livejournal.com. You can sign up with your Facebook account. You can sign up. LiveJournal is free if you just want to sign up for LiveJournal. No big deal. Our community has been there for almost a decade and we're leaving it there. Facebook comes up from time to time, but we've been on LiveJournal all of these years. It is our home, so we are staying there. But you guys are more than welcome to come and post videos and be part of our community. And that's it. I'm going to stop talking so I can get this edited. You guys have a great week, and I will see you maybe next week.